Okay, so if you're watching this video, you have some questions. You want to know, is there a problem with the DJI Mic 2? Do they actually sound different? Can this be fixed with a firmware update? And should you still buy the DJI Mic 2 or should you go with a competitor? Now, we're going to answer all those questions in this video. We're going to do a quick unbiased test to find all those answers together. So for the sake of this video, I've labeled my DJI transmitter with a red sticker and then one that's just blank. So if you're curious about what the audio source is, it'll be labeled in the top left or right hand corner. It'll say DJI Mic 2 red, DJI Mic 2 plain. And you can see my receiver right here. I'm recording in 32-bit audio flow on both of these. The gain is set to medium. I'm not clipping. It's just standard, no surprises. And any other audio that you hear in this video is coming directly from my Sony FX30 internal microphone. Now you can see on the back of my computer, I've actually edited a version of this. It was too long. I figured I can do it in 5 or 6 minutes or less. So somebody start the timer. Okay, so a little interruption. It's Fredo from the future. I'm back in my studio space. That other space is my girlfriend's place. And now I have both the DJI Mic 1 and the DJI Mic 2 with me. And I did some additional testing. That you guys asked me to do in the comments, whether it's with the Mic 1 or the Mic 2 or using a lavalier. This is the lavalier I have. It's a very special, like hypercardioid lavalier. So it should provide a really good sound. We're going to test it out. Watch this video in its entirety and then stay tuned to the end for those extra tests. And I'll give you my conclusion if I think my two DJI Mic 2s sound different. So first question we want to answer, is there a problem with the DJI Mic 2? Now, you've probably seen the comments, you probably see some videos, that's how you ended up here. I've actually had the DJI Mic 2 and the DJI Mic 1 for quite some time. I've tested both of them thoroughly. So no, I don't think DJI has a problem. I don't think they use bad materials. I just think sound subjective. What I hear versus what you hear versus what I process versus what gets exported versus what gets uploaded to YouTube. It's going to change. It's going to change. Your image is going to change and your audio is going to change. And if you're hearing somebody saying that DJI Mic 2s have a problem, that's super subjective because the DJI Mic 2s are delivering on exactly what they said they do. They're wireless lavalier microphone systems that provide really good audio. Now, of course, I want to preface some things. There's certain people that are super particular about audio. They are audiophiles, audio engineers, and they need very precise types of audio. And that's why they're noticing these discrepancies. Now, you've been listening to these mics for maybe a minute, maybe 2 minutes. Hopefully, I'm in that 6-minute window. You tell me if you hear a difference between the two. No EQ, no nothing. Completely straight out of the mics. Now, of course, I hope my mic technique is not terrible. Don't roast me in the comments. I'm not using the windscreen, and I don't want to add any unnecessary variables. So do they sound different? Well, the truth is that comparison is the biggest destructor of happiness. If you only have the DJI Mic 2 to hear in a video, no expensive audio interfaces, no Shure SM7 DB, no DJI Mic 1, do you think it sounds good? I think it does. And I let my girlfriend listen to it. She thinks it does. So for most people, the DJI Mic 2, if it's the only thing they have, they're going to think it sounds good because it sounds good. Can this be fixed in a firmware update? Now, I like DJI as a company. I think they're very honest. I think they're reliable, and I think they do right by their customers. And the answer is yes. A firmware update can fix the DJI Mic 2, not that it's broken. I personally wasn't going to make this video, but I see that there's a lot of people who want an honest, detailed comparison, and that's what I want to deliver to you. So do these things mean that you shouldn't buy the DJI Mic 2 and maybe go with a competitor? Well, the truth is that we're all adults here, and you have to make your own decision. You've heard the DJI Mic 2s throughout the whole entire video. If you think they sound good, if you like the form factor, the features, the case, everything that they offer, the controls, get the DJI Mic 2. If you want to go with another system, the good news is that everybody's still within their return windows, and we're voting with our dollars here. I personally don't like the Rode Pro. I don't need lock-in lavaliers. I need small and convenient. That's what DJI delivers. Hollyland Max sounds great too, but unfortunately, Hollyland Max doesn't have 32-bit, doesn't work with my workflow. So I'm still an avid fan of the DJI Mic 2, and I trust that they're going to do the right thing by the people who are having these isolated issues, let's say. Now that you've heard me waffle through this whole entire video, leave in the comments, how do you think the DJI Mic 2 sounds? Straight from the mic, no comparisons, no bias audio, no EQ, and be honest. Be honest with yourself. Again, I had the opportunity to put a link in my bio where I would make money off of every one of these that I sold, and I did not. Not because I don't need money, but because I want to be honest with you guys. So hopefully this video helps you in your buying decision. Stay tuned for more information or comparisons or updates because we're going to get updates. This is a new product. Stuff like this happens. It's not the end of the world. And we have to make sure that we focus on enjoying our equipment, making sure it's usable, and making good content. And at the end of the day, that's what I'm doing. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, so after reviewing the video and editing it, I don't think that my copy of the DJI Mic 2s sound any different. I think both of them produce the same type of sounds. Now, again, I got my DJI Mic 2 from DJI. I have the latest firmware in there, and they don't sound bad. They don't sound bad. But again, like I said in my video, comparison is the biggest destructor of happiness. And I have the DJI Mic 1, and I've used the DJI Mic 1. I'll even put in a sample of the DJI Mic 1 right now. And out the box, most people are going to say the DJI Mic 1 sounds better. And that's fine. That's fine. The DJI Mic 1 is a great product. I hope it sounds good. The fact that it sounds better than the DJI Mic 2, that might be annoying to some people, but realistically, this is a new product, and like I said, firmware is going to come, and it's probably going to rectify any issues that people are having, because I don't think it's a hardware issue. I genuinely believe that people have a misconception when it comes to these products and what their usages are really for. Like, I'm not a professional audio guy, but I want clean, nice sounding audio. And if you watch my video about the DJI Mic 2, having enough power for a Shure SM7DB, that's exactly what I'm using this for. A portable 32-bit wireless audio interface. And it delivers on that. And to give you an example, I'm going to plug in this lavalier mic into the DJI Mic 2 and the DJI Mic 1. And hopefully it works, because I don't know if you can plug in an audio mid-recording and if it'll function. But we're going to find out together. So first I'm going to do it to the DJI Mic 1. All right, I'm going to put the DJI Mic 2 down. Good thing my card is magnetic. And hopefully this doesn't sound terrible, but this lavalier mic is a special lavalier mic that is hypersensitive, but it's hypercardioid pattern. So it only picks up the voice in the front. That being said, when I've used it in the past, it was too powerful and too sensitive of a mic to work with the DJI Mic 1. Which is what I'm using right now. It was so overpowering that I just never used it. I just kept it in its box. And again, I will keep this completely out of mic, no modifications, no nothing. So we're going to plug this into the DJI Mic 2 now. Okay, and now we're talking into the DJI Mic 2. I'm keeping this relatively the same distance. I don't know if I should be hand-holding this thing. Hopefully there's no interference being caused. But either way, we're going to find out together. And this is what this lavalier mic sounds like. I'll try to put the name of this lavalier mic here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. You can research it. I bought this for use with the DJI mic, like I said, the original one, and my old action camera from DJI that I ended up returning because I like vlogging with a real Sony mirrorless camera. It just gives you a better image, except for the Pocket Osmo 3. The Pocket Osmo 3 is really nice, but that wasn't out when I was making these buying decisions. So hopefully this is a really good audio sample for not just you, but for me to compare and see what it sounds like. I'd give you another sample about the Shure SM7DB connected via XLR to 3.5, but that cable is at my girlfriend's house. I only have one of them. But the DJI Mic 2 really has endless possibilities, especially with its tiny form factor. Again, I've not paid or sponsored by DJI in any capacity. If you want to get the Rode Pro, I totally think that's a great decision. Or the Holyland Max, except it doesn't have 32-bit float. There's a lot of options for people to purchase out there, and it's at your discretion. Not a video I was planning to make. I think my whole channel is dedicated to DJI videos at this point. Stay tuned for different types of content coming soon. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.